Morning, everybody, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is when you're here with me. I am here to do a what is this? Hello. We're gonna do, I'll pull this down a little bit. Let's do a card review on these cards. I just got them. They're still wrapped in cellophane. Let's check it out. 100 mindful prompts for self-care and stress relief. From the idea space, made in China. Be mindful. Oh, sorry, you can't read upside down. The idea space games, and this is their website. These cards are real simple. They're in a little simple fold-up box. Reduce stress and deepen your mindfulness. Practice with a diverse set of categories: the idea space, Zen, mindfulness, life, stoicism, and emotion. Read an inspirational challenge in the morning and read a reflective question in the evening. This says be mindful, and this says the idea space. So that's what we got here. We've got the idea space. So, I wanted you to know this card deck is going to be used as a new feature for my channel. I will give you a card every morning that, just gives you a little bit of a challenge or question to think about and ponder all day. And then at night, we'll see maybe some solutions, maybe what you can do. If it caused you stress, what can we do to get you some relief, and so on. So there's a morning message and a night message in these cards. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. I'm excited. It's for stress reduction. We're going through too much of that stress stuff. So here's the different categories. Oh, cool. So to start with, cone is a quote that captures the essence of an idea, space at a particular point in time. While thoughts, emotions, and sensations and perceptions can be difficult to convey, a cone is the best tool we have to achieve this. What's my space idea? That's interesting. Your idea space consists of your own thoughts, emotions, sensations, and perceptions. Your idea space is unique to you, uncountably deep, and invisible to others. Well, that's cool. And it tells you how to use the card. Each card in this deck contains quotes meant to bring out the best you possible. Select a card at the beginning of the day. As a part of your morning routine, read the morning side. Push yourself to perform the challenge. Then before you go to bed, read the evening side. Use the reflection as a form of meditation before sleep. This is pretty cool. And then the little thank you for purchasing the deck. Wow. Okay, so let's start. Looks like the first card we have is emotion. Is an emotion card. Faking courage and real courage are the same thing, according to Sam Harris. Today, at a point where you are afraid to take action, take courage. Do whatever it is that scares you. Oh, I love that. And then on the back side is your nighttime to think about. It's from David White. To be courageous is to stay close to the way we were made. We are made. Ooh. How are you at your center? Is it different than what others expect you to be? Who do you choose to be? Wow, these cards are going to be fun. There's bunches of them like this. Here's one with a quote from Elon Musk. Okay, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. What's your dream? Write down the immediate next step that you could take to achieve that dream. And then for nighttime, it's what you can meditate on before you go to sleep. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace within ourselves. The Dalai Lama. How can you be at peace with yourself? Wow, so those are the emotions cards. Conquering fears, love is a verb. Wow, Stephen Covey. Excellent, excellent, excellent book. Highly effective habits, the effective habits of highly effective people. That's what it is. The Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Kobe Bryant, the most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. Reach out to someone who is working on something meaningful and congratulate them. And then here, on the back side of that one for nighttime, inspiration is the purest form of ecstasy. Wow. Clement Decor? I don't know who that is, obviously. Have you ever experienced how perishable and fleeting inspiration is? Why not act on inspiration as soon as it arises? Wow, these are great. This is the emotion category. Anger kills creativity. William B. Irvin. If you get irritated today, note the emotion as soon as it arises, then let it go. Can you let your creativity flourish? Creativity kills anger. When you do feel the most creative, when do you feel the most creative? In those moments, do you have time to be angry? I can tell you, I've been practicing that. I've been learning a new art form, and I haven't had time to be all stressed out about all this arrest and all this other stuff going on. I've just been focused on being creative and my new art form, and I'm loving it. Here's the life category. Learn the rules like a pro so that you can break them like an artist. Do something daring today. I love it. Hard to make a difference in the world when you follow the rules. Oh my, these are great. These are fun. These are going to be awesome. Maya Angelou. If you are almost trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Embrace your weirdness. Today, do everything that makes you, you. And at the best news of all is that it is never too late to become the person you always wanted to be. What would your best self be feeling right now? What is preventing you from feeling this? Wow, these are great. I'm going to have a lot of fun with these cards and you guys. Mindfulness. Between what is said and what is not meant, and what is meant and not said, most of love is lost. Wow. Tell a loved one something sincere today. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh, no kidding. What do you love most about yourself? Oh, wow. We're going to have fun with this. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. And if you are at peace, you are living in the present. Meditate on the breath for 5 minutes. Make you focus on the here and now. The largest part of what we call personality is determined by how we've opted to defend ourselves against anxiety and sadness. Let go of all anxiety and sadness. What are you left with? Yeah, this is very good. Take great pleasure in simple actions. I love that one. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. Stoicism. I and I alone am responsible for everything I think and feel. Whoa, is that ever the truth? Choose how you feel. Set an hourly reminder to check in with yourself. We all have problems we can't solve by more thinking. Allow yourself to let go of whatever is stressing you. Invite sensations of peace and equanimity, I can't say that, to fill our space, our ideal space. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Oh my God, yes, Tony Robbins. Proverbs. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. What's the backside say on that one? You are what you love, not what loves you. What are you passionate about? How much time do you devote to it? Oh my. Okay. This is going to be a really fun deck. Tend to your thoughts with care. They have the power to grow weeds or flowers. Greatness is always in the moment of decision. Wow. Curious now, wise later. Yeah. I don't study to know more, but to ignore less. Wow. Read what you love until you love what you read. Absence of, this is one of my favorite quotes. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Ask many questions. Assume there is a hidden behind what you see. It is entirely possible that behind the perception of your senses, worlds are hidden of which we are unaware. Albert Einstein. If you don't know the truth, note you are not alone. Take comfort in the unknown. Wow, most of us are terrified of the unknown. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Today, be mindful of your words. Be mindful of who you listen to. And that night, simply because something is well known doesn't make it true. Simply because something is not known doesn't make it false. What's the one thing you think is true that everyone thinks is false? Oh my goodness. The questions in this to meditate on are pretty powerful. Everyone wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves, but no one wants to be themselves. For today, instead of conforming to the status quo, be unapologetically you. Being human means there will always be one thing that we can relate on. Is there someone you dislike? What problems do you think they face? Is there any way you can relate? Oh, there you go. Find forgiveness, find compassion, find union. Oh man. Science is the belief in ignorance of experts. Oh, I like that. Challenge what's accepted. Bring forward an alternative that leads to a better world. Be less curious about people and more curious about ideas. What ideas do you find beautiful? Marie Curie. Madame Curie. You only die once, so you should live every day. Snoop Dogg. I love it. First card in the Zen category is a Snoop Doggy Dog. Everyone lives two lives. The second starts when you realize you only live one. Confucius, what does your second life have in store? Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Wow. This is awesome. Buddha, whatever has the nature to rise has the nature to pass away. You either notice your thoughts or you don't. Unnoticed thoughts control your actions without permission. Meditate on your thoughts today. No one ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and they are not the same person. You are always changing. Take comfort in the opportunity for growth, for the growth this provides. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius, live today with a light heart and a smile. What others say is not the end all, be all truth. It's better never to question every lesson that's in store. Why me? Why now? Let go of the I associated with these questions. Move forward with the lessons learned. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. Wait. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. Today, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Reawaken yourself to the life you want to live. Start simple. Change your routine. The leading cause of death is birth. The beautiful thing about death is everyone gets to live before it occurs. How can you live your life to find peace in death? Wow, that card gave me goosebumps. I mean, like all around my waist, up and down my arm. That's holding the... Wow. And finally, the truth shall set you free. Set you? It should set you free. The truth shall set you free. John 8:32. Today, uncomplicate your life and reduce stress. Be completely honest and truthful, especially to yourself. Do you know how much stress and anxiety we cause ourselves by the lies we tell ourselves just because we aren't honest with who and what we are? If anyone thinks that one's insight exceeds the other's, he or she has no eyes. Mindfully listen. How often do you craft a response before the other person completes their thought? Holy wow. These are great. I'm going to have a lot of fun with these. Yeah, I don't know how many cards there are here. They're great though. I'm sure it tells me in one of these. Let's check their quality, which I can tell you right now, they're very nice. They're very slippery, so they would slide on each other, no problem. But they're slippery, but not in a shiny way. So that's cool. They are bendable, and they're thicker, but I would put them in the same category as most of the cards that come in the fold box. They usually aren't like super thick, heavy-duty cards. And yeah, it's all right. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's see how well they shuffle. I mean, they bend, but they flexed back again. So, oh yeah, they shuffle nicely. They do tend to grab a little bit when you're pushing them together, but that's because they have that soft touch finish on them. So they're not quite as slick. They're slippery, but they're not. It's hard to describe. I would say what it feels like to me, but no, you don't want to hear that. That's too much information. Anyway. Yes. Beautiful. Very nice. Thank you very much. It's easier to invent the future than to predict it. Seize the day to shape your future. You have the power to determine your outcome. The power of your imagination is greater than the power of your intellect. Imagination is where your dreams originate. It also serves as the guiding light to accomplish them. And I will leave you with that thought. I thank you for coming and joining me here. This has been 100 Mindful Prompts for Self-Care and Stress Relief. What a fun deck. I will be enjoying doing this new process with you all. I thank you very much for being here. Take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. But most of all, please, it's Easter. Be kind to each other. That's what the Master Jesus would want. Do it in honor of him. Whether you believe in him the way the holiday and the Christian religion goes, or whether you believe in him as a human being, an enlightened human being, either way, this weekend is to honor him. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you.